You know what I keep seeing online? These constant attempts to compare Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, to Princess Angela of Liechtenstein. And honestly, the comparison falls apart the moment you look past the surface level details. Because here's the truth about the only thing that these two women have in common is their skin color. And that alone is not a meaningful basis for comparison. It's not analysis. It's not insight. It's just lazy thinking disguised as a point. What do I mean? So, Princess Angela entered one of the smallest, most private royal families in the world. She entered a monarchy that avoids the spotlight, rarely deals with the tabloids, and almost never becomes the topic of global conversation. Her life in Liechtenstein has been defined by privacy, discretion, and a royal household who simply doesn't operate on a global stage. Meghan, on the other hand, she walked into the British monarchy, a system built on ceremony, on hierarchy, and above all, visibility, the global press, the tabloids, the paparazzi, the constant commentary. None of that exists around Liechtenstein. The British monarchy is practically a media ecosystem in itself, and Meghan was placed at the center of it from day one. So, no, their experiences are not the same, their challenges are not the same, and their treatment by the press is definitely not the same. The comparison also ignores time because Princess Angela, she married into her family in the early 2000s, a completely different media era, a completely different social media time. Also, there was no TikTok, there was no Instagram, there was no Twitter. It was a completely different era. And there was no algorithm driven hate campaigns against her. So, no coordinated online harassment, no tabloids making millions of character assassination disguised as reporting. Meanwhile, Meghan, she stepped into a world where social media was at its full power, with digital mobs ready to go and with mainstream outlets eager to feed off anything that generates clicks, especially if it taps into old stereotypes. People keep acting like comparing these two women somehow proves something about Meghan's experience. It doesn't, because their roles and the institutions around them and the expectations placed on them and the level of exposure they faced couldn't be more different. One woman was allowed to live quietly. The other became a global lightning rod. And these two women, their realities are not the same at all. So let's be honest. Putting these two women side by side doesn't illuminate anything about either of them. It only shows how eager people are to group two black women together as if their lives, choices, and environments can be collapsed into one simplistic narrative. And that's exactly why the comparison doesn't work. Not because Princess Angela isn't remarkable, she is. Not because Princess Meghan hasn't faced challenges, because she absolutely has. It's because their individual stories stand on their own. They're shaped by different cultures, different pressures, and different worlds. So the next time somebody tries to act like Meghan's experience in the British monarchy should match Princess Angela's in Liechtenstein, just remember it's not a comparison, it's a misunderstanding wrapped up in a stereotype. And people should expect better than that. My name's Elizabeth. I'm the author of The Luxpreneur. And for more insights like these, please like, share, comment, and follow me.